In today's class, we're going to talk about some classes of verbs in Japanese that we call the U verbs, yes, U verbs and Ru verbs, or Ru and U dropping verbs, yes, because to conjugate the verbs, we have to take this part of the verb or this part of the verb to conjugate the verb, right? And for example, if we can have the verbs, yes. If we take the U from the verb, we will have the letter S, K, G, B, R, T, W, M, and N. If we take the U from the verb, this stem will have these letters. Can be as, K, right, or these others. And these here, if we take the ru from the verb, we are gonna have e, yes, the e or I, yes. So to conjugate, we're gonna learn here in this class how to conjugate these verbs in the non-past. What's this? Well, this is the times, right? The tenses where we're not talking about the past. Like for the same term, we're gonna refer to present, right? The present continuous or the future, right? So in Japanese, we don't have a tense for the future and a different tense for the present. So we're gonna use the same thing, right? So for the non-past verbs, we are gonna use for ru verbs. We are gonna use mas for the present, the positive, right? The affirmative sentence, and the nine for the negative sentence. And we are gonna use imas for the positive for u verbs and anai for negative verbs. Right? For example, if we have the verb, these verb here, right? These verb here. If we have these verb here, this verb is yomu, right? If we have these verb, clearly it's u verb, yes, because if we take the u, right, we are gonna remain with letter M, and so M is a U verb right here. So yomu, right, is a U verb. So to conjugate it in the present, right, we have to take the U, right, and we are gonna stay with this form, and we can put imas, right, imas, this part here. Or we can put anai, right? So this is the negative form, and this is the positive one, right? For this verb, right? Another example, right, would be the verb uru, right? To sell. Yes. The verb uru is another example of U verb, right? The verb uru, to sell, right? We conjugate like this. We take the this part here, yes, and we put mas, imas, or anai, right? So let's continue to the second part, yes? Let's talk right now about the ru verbs. Right, when we talk about the ru verbs, first of all, they can end in mas or nai, right? And we take the ru part from the verb to conjugate it. So, for example, we have the verb kairu, right? And to conjugate this verb, right, kairu, to conjugate this verb, right, we take the ru part, yes, this one, yes? And we are gonna remain with ka, kai, right? And we put the part mas, the positive, for the positive sentence or the negative sentence, right? We put these verb means to change, yes? To change. So we're conjugating the verb to change in the present. So cair, mas, right? We put mas here. We're putting cair, mas. So these means, right? It can mean like changing, right? Changes, right? It can be changes, or it can be will change. So we have these non-past, right? Non-past sentence, right? So if we could deny the sentence, we could put like this, right? The stem more the negative part here, right? So it's just like that. We just have to do these things, right? To conjugate, like we put like this, cair, and we put nine. In this part, we always will act like this, right? Putting like this way. Cair nine. That it means doesn't change. Yes, doesn't change. Or won't change, right? And that's how to conjugate the non-past verbs in Japanese. So in the description, you will find all the explanation for this class, right?